Hi, welcome all to another webinar with Mentormatic, Andrey Kostyuk, the founder of Mentormatic, and me as a host, Panis Gary. Welcome, Andrey, to another webinar.
Thank you, Panis, and good evening, everyone.
Yeah, we did 2 webinars the last 2 weeks about how you can get started with Mentormatic. We showcase how to enter. And in this workshop webinar, we'll be doing how you can set up your first mentoring or coaching program. So Andrey will take us through. But before that, okay, if somebody's new in Mentormatic, Andrey, you want to say some stuff about Mentormatic, about Alchemy, also ventures, what do you do? Andrey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I think, yes. Yes, sure. So yeah, I think there was some delay in the sound. So I think now we are back. And once again, good afternoon. And is it okay now, Panis? Okay, I'm continuing now.
Yeah, I mean, tell us about Mentormatic, the platform, how you started with the platform, etc.
Yes, so the Mentormatic is a platform designed by me and the team as a professional coach and mentor, as a startup mentor, most of all. We built it based on our own understanding, on my academic research of startup mentoring, and it's about 3 years now in the making. And today we will be exploring how to build the first program in the platform. I asked the participants initially to register in the platform to be able to to go through this process on their own, to register the platform on their own, and to do it directly. So if anyone had joined, I think it would be great now to start registering the platform, the program, going to the programs tab actually. If you go there, as it's here, as I'm showing you now, the programs, you can tap the create new program and it will start from here. So once again, I'll give us a pause for about a minute. You see the name is Maria Carmen, it's our test account. So please try to establish your program and invite Maria Carmen as your mentee. Let me just walk you through briefly how you should do that. So if you go here, create new program, design a program name, whatever it is. Let's say it's like coaching program 1. Then you make a description of your program the way you see fit. In categories, it's individual, team, or group. Let it be individual, open or closed, let it be open, color the way you like it. So if you click create program, the program will be created. After that, you'll be able to, you'll be able to invite here our test mentee. Once again, her name is Maria Carmen. The email you see here, and you will find her in the list of mentees and coaches. You can just look for her here, or even better, go to send invitation, choose a mentee, just going by clicking on the first letter of the name on M, you'll find Maria quite fast. You'll find your program here in the list. It will be just sole program of yours. You click send invitation, and that would be that. Maria will see her invitation right here. So we have no pending invitations for now. So let's wait a little bit while I'll be doing that on my, on my end as well. So while I'm waiting, I created the program myself for the purpose of testing, and I will invite Maria now. Again, if you are registered on the platform, please go through those steps. If you're not, please just follow the screen. Okay, now I'm clicking invitation. Yes, because she's a manager here, that's why she's not invited. We need to see her as a mentor, or rather as a mentee, sorry. Okay, so when your mentee will receive this one. So this is mine. Somebody else also send the invitation. I click accept here. And now on the end of the program manager, you will see that your mentee has accepted your invitation. Second thing, or rather even maybe the first thing you need to do, is invite yourself as a manager to the program, or as a mentor to the program, because if you don't, there will be nobody to effectively teach you. So let me just open up another screen.
You stop sharing. Okay.
Yes, I'm connecting the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go here, you'll see that on the screen you'll have already your mentee invited. By the way, let's continue checking if somebody else had invited Maria Carmen. Not yet. So what we need to do here, we need to do actually two things. We need to assign yourself a coach, which we probably won't be able to do, a coach or a mentor, until we have somebody invited. So if we go here to Maria Carmen, yes, so there's a big list here. Yes, I am assigned because there's nobody else. But if you have more than one mentor or coach, you can just click here and you can click switch mentor, and the mentor will be switched to another person which you like more. But anyway, you need to invite yourself now to the same program. So I'm here, program for Maria Carmen, and send invitation. So now I got invitation from myself to this program as a mentor. Again, I click accept and go back to the manager role. So what happened in the programs? Let's see the members now. Now we have 3 people, as you see. It's me as a manager, which is a must. It's me as a mentor, which is also a must. If you run your own practice, if you're invited by a different program manager, that could be your only role. And you have Maria Carmen, who is now the mentee. To make it fully operational, we need to assign license. That's the number available right here. If you take a look at the number of available licenses which you need to buy, as we discussed at the previous session, the minimum number is 3, which will allow you to license yourself and 2 clients of yours simultaneously. Licensing is done very easy. You just need to click assign license here for you and for your mentee or coachee, and it's done. Now you have your program effectively set up. What can you also do if you have like bigger practice? You can invite other mentors, obviously. You can also invite co-managers. So if you want somebody to assist you with this program, you can invite this person as co-manager. Okay, so let's invite the same Maria Carmen as a manager for her program. You see invitation sent successfully, and on her end, we'll effectively see the same thing again. Let me reconnect this, or you maybe just trust me on that, but okay, let's reconnect the screens once again. That's what Maria sees. Now she is invited in her capacity as co-manager to be in the program. Okay, she doesn't mind, she clicks accept. In my role, I see that the manager had accepted, so that looks as following on my end. Is waiting for the screen to appear. Panis, do we have the screen shared or it's not visible?
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
Yes, it's visible. Okay, so if we go here to the members, you'll see another person. Now we have Maria Carmen as co-manager. So she is not yet can be licensed yet, but that's a technical thing. So commenters will also be licensed, which also will affect number of licenses that you require. So what did it do for our Maria? Now she also she is a manager in another program. And let's take a look how it looks for her now. As I'm presenting both, I need to move through the screens. So sorry for that, but no way around it. I'm sorry. So let's share this screen. And as you see now, Maria also has this screen here. She had 2 programs before, now she has the 3rd program. And she sees exactly the same that I see as a manager. So she sees the main manager of the program, she sees the mentor in the program, she sees the manager in the program, and the mentee or coachee in the program. And she has the same capabilities as the manager to run this program, which can be handy if you have plenty of things to do. So this is effectively about how you set up your program to go forward with. Let's see if anyone else invited Maria to join in any capacity. I guess not. No. So effectively this is how you set up your program to run and to move forward with that. Let's just go back here. You see in the manager home, you have, even at the first page, you can see, you can go to check different programs, different numbers of people who participate. You have a list of your mentees here. You see whom they are assigned to. And then next thing we suggest to do is to go and advise your mentees to undergo the initial assessment. And that assessment that we do is the following. It's the big 5 personality assessment test. So your mentees, when they are invited into the program, for you to prepare for this program, they should effectively go here, click Discover Test, and start assessment. It consists of 120 questions, which you need to evaluate on a Likert scale of 5, from highly probable to highly improbable, and it builds your psychosocial profile, which you can effectively find for yourself here. I did that test for Maria Carmen, as you can guess. Okay, there is no personality information disclosed, it's totally fictional, but still it works like that. So there are 5 components in this test. Again, neuroticism, level of emotional reactivity, it's extraversion, meaning you feel low, your relationship with big crowds, or staying alone to recharge, your openness to experience, and there are always like 6 facets here to add. Agreeableness, like interest in other needs, and conscientiousness, like if you're like really organized and self-controlled. So as you see, it gives you quite a good first overview of a person you will be speaking with. It's a good help for the chemistry or discovery call And for the first session, again, in my experience, I'm always now instruct my clients to go through this Big Five report. And so what would Maria Carmen see if she is a mentor instead? And she has a mentee. And she goes to the profile of mentee, and here you have her mentee report. That one, the real one, is mine, but I can give yourself a permission to take a look at who I am. So this is effectively what we prepared, what we built to set up the program and to prepare you for this initial first experience. I'll show you also what we have building as we speak. We are building now competency tests. They are now in beta, and they work through the chat. So I need to switch the screen once again. So now, as we discussed, you already have a psychosocial profile of your mentee or coachee. But here is the second thing which is coming up is a competency test to understand the level of significant knowledge of this person. So this is a competency bot, and it's completely run on AI. We train those bots ourselves. It's fine-tuned manually, and the AI model is trained by us. This one is built for accounting. It's for entrepreneurial mentoring purposes. It's built on a proper textbook and fine-tuned by us. So the idea is that when you do this test, there is zero human involvement. All the questions are prepared by AI and validated by AI. So it's 5 questions only. I will just walk you through so you have kind of a feel how the thing works. Importantly, the engine is built, so we are happy to design it for your particular needs. We just need, again, to discuss, understand the scope of engagement. And then it would work for effectively anything you can think of when you need to validate the level of hard knowledge of your clients. Because as we know, especially in mentoring, it's important to have background level knowledge actually. Okay, so AI finally moved, move forward, describes unearned revenue. Okay. And then that's actually, which is already recognized before the spend. Yes, this one. Probably this. Yes, my favorite one is very inconvenient to calculate to 25% out of this amount or something like that. We need to instruct it to give us, I think, round numbers. Okay. So let's see how I did. So something was wrong. Yes, ethical considerations. And here you have effectively the results, strengths, weaknesses, suggestions for improvement. So this is the idea behind this tool, actually. So again, we will deploy that one completely for entrepreneurial mentoring and coaching quite soon. Again, just bear in mind that the engine is there, and whatever you need to build for your customers is ready to be built and deployed as you need it. So that's the next step. With a psychosocial test, you will get the knowledge level evaluation on the side of the mentors. Okay, now we can move it. So that's another one, which will be the part of what we are doing for proper matchmaking or proper advice on how to structure a conversation. Mentors have two assessments, the same Big Five, and mentors competency assessment by University of Wisconsin. You can again just view mine, same Likert scale, but like 7-grade Likert scale, which you self-assess, and that's the data which will be available to your program manager or so you and our AI model. So finally, that will result in this matchmaking when you see the mentees and coachees again in the program. When you have it, where is our beautiful? Let's again, we can go to any of those. Let's, I don't know. Let's use this one, for example. So you have, no, that would be, sorry, in a different place. When you have your mentees and coachees, you'll, so I'm a mentor and coach. That would be at the manager side, sorry. Managers will see, same as you, if you run your own program, you are the manager of your own program. So in this program, you'll be see here, when you assign a mentor to mentee, you will have here a compatibility score. So it won't be going like blindly. You will be able to see how good a fit a particular mentor or coach to a particular mentee or coachee based on those criteria. So right here, you will have a compatibility score initially based on Big Five, and then we will add the knowledge component. Also, it will give you an opportunity to look for a different mentor or coach here in community, because the model will do the same thing for other mentors and coaches in the community. So if you find a better fit for your coach, for your coach or mentee, you can just invite this person by clicking chat and being able to chat with this person, sending them a message like, hi, I have a perfect mentee or coachee for you. Are you interested in participating in the program that we built? So I think for the topic of today's conversation about setting up a program, we were more or less there. And I'll be happy to take questions if any.
Yeah, if you have any questions, please let us know. Also, if you are new to Mentormatic, we have shared the code in the comments, so you can.
Yeah, so it's the same code, 2M3 in capital letters, M standing for months, obviously. So 2M3 will give you 2 months of exploring the platform and understanding if it's a good fit for you or not. By the way, what you're looking now here is again the first step. This graph is the first step of building the dynamics based on Big Five. It's effectively very efficient when you speak about team or group mentoring to understand the group dynamics. So that's another tool which we build in this one-to-many settings. In one-to-one, we will just providing you the hints how to speak with this particular person.
Great. See if we have any questions. No. Andrey, do you have anything else to add? The next webinar will be next Tuesday on 10th, and we will be doing a different hour, of course, around 4:30 for next week. Yeah, Andrey, do you want to add anything else?
Yes, you can just check the theme of the webinar, the same Mentormatic page, and we will be posting that tomorrow. And we have 4 more webinars to go, where we'll be kind of dissecting further how the platform operates. So if I'm not mistaken, next one is how to arrange a session with your mentees or coaches when the platform is already, or the program is already registered and deployed. We have quite a nice calendar tool allowing you to invite unlimited number of people, taking into consideration their availability, because each of you have this tool in your calendar. Let me just again show it briefly as a hook for the next session. If you go here to your profile, yet again, you need to synchronize your calendar first through calendar sync function. And then in profile, you set up your time zone, you set up your availability day by day, you hit save, and that makes your calendar synchronized with the tool. And then you'll be able to set up your calls directly from the platform with unlimited number of participants, as I said. Okay, so I think this is all for today. I hope you liked our conversation, though we had some technical glitches at the very beginning with the sound. Hopefully it didn't spoil your experience, and looking forward to see you next Tuesday.
Great. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.